Good afternoon, everyone. Wanted to give everyone a quick update. It's 2 p.m. on Tropical Storm Nicholas and its impacts on North Texas. And not a lot has changed since my morning update, but the atmosphere has started to heat up a little bit, and so we are starting to see some rain showers out there, and I'll show you that in just a second. But here's the latest from the National Hurricane Center. This is the 1 p.m. advisory. As I said, not a whole lot has changed. It's moved northeast to Brownsville, just getting close to due east of Corpus Christi, moving north at about 12 miles an hour. The maximum sustained winds are still 60 miles an hour. And you still see where the track is going to go continue north the rest of the day and then curve to the east and right now be southeast of North Texas. So the main track of the storm hasn't changed a whole lot as far as where it's going to go. But what has changed a little bit is our rain chances and definitely have increased. So we can see that graphically on the radar here. So let me put this in motion. And, I wanted to come on real quick because we're going to start getting our school dismissals here pretty soon. And then we're going to get into the afternoon commute, evening commute, and then if you have outdoor activities planned today, this will definitely, could potentially anyway, impact your plans. So as you can see, as the atmosphere has heated up this afternoon, you're seeing these showers pop up. I was going to say thunderstorms, but there's really no lightning with this. This is a very tropical air mass, so you really won't see any lightning strikes. But what you will see is that if you happen to be under one of these showers, it will be most likely a heavy downpour, and that may catch you by surprise, especially since most of what we've heard has been it won't really do anything. So that is definitely not the case. So let's zoom in a little bit here and again put this in motion. Just for reference, this is Saxe, I should say, Garland, northeast Dallas County, just to orient you. So you can see the movement is north-northwest, and these are the outer bands of Nicholas is really what's causing this. And so obviously, as I mentioned, the center is just east of Corpus Christi, basically. And so that's a long way away. So, why are we getting rain showers from Nicholas so far away? Well, we are getting moisture transported from the tropics, so that definitely helps get us these showers. But probably the best way to illustrate this is I'm going to put on the satellite picture here and fade over here. Okay, so put this in motion, and as you can see, this is centered, the storm is starting to get that classic circulation shape. And so, nothing surprising there. Not a hurricane. Just want to emphasize that it could be a hurricane between now and then, but right now it's not. But what I wanted to focus on is if we move into North Texas a little bit, and if I can get my drawing tools to work here. So you can see this area right here. Now, what's happening is, over in the clear area out here in West Texas, you're getting an atmosphere heating up. And then, of course, in this area, it's cloudy and you're not getting as much temperature. So you're getting a temperature gradient there. And so the middle circle is where that temperature gradient is kind of clashing, the cooler air and the warmer air, that differential heating, and that's what's causing, with the moisture from the tropical storm, that's what's causing these showers and thunderstorms to pop up. And as you can see on the satellite picture, there's definitely a banding feature to it, and then it's moving in a general northwest direction. So I think we can, some of us, and I know some of us already have based on the radar, is are going to see showers this afternoon. And quite frankly, if you're underneath the right one, then it may be quite heavy. So, all right, let's go back to the radar real quick and let's expand the view out a little bit here. Okay, and you can get a little bit better idea. As you can see, especially you go into East Texas, scattered, not just wildly scattered showers, but quite numerous, I guess you could say. Not in a continuous blob, but and then we expand out a little bit more. You can see again, if you remember the satellite picture, you can see where the atmosphere is heating up, and these showers are popping up in these little pockets. So, and I would say too, as we continue to heat up, because at my house, it's 85 degrees and the dew point is 74. So that is an atmosphere that is ripe for with the moisture in place and tropical moisture in place. That is a setup that is going to be produce showers, and again with the moisture being so so deep with the tropical nature of it, they're going to be efficient rain producers. So if you're underneath one of these, then it's definitely something that I don't want you to be caught by surprise. All right, so let's look at the little bit bigger picture here. If we can go down here to Brownsville, my radar will update. Actually, let's go to Corpus Christi and see what that satellite presentation looks like. I'm going to stop this. and try this. Let this radar update here real quick. And you can see from those green and yellow lines, that's from the Storm Prediction Center, though they're expecting, as with a lot of the tropical systems, on the right northeast quadrant, there's a chance for tornadoes. Nothing like that for us here. But again, if you have family on the coast, especially Houston, Galveston area, you definitely want to watch that. All right, so let's zoom in here real quick. And you could definitely see a circulation feature, that's for sure. And there for a little while, you had a closed eye wall. Obviously that's opened back up. But again, I think that what that tells you is that the storm is definitely trying to strengthen. Now, like I said this morning, it could be a hurricane by the time it gets here. It just doesn't know. But if it would be, it'd be a minimal hurricane, that's for sure. But I just wanted to show you this graphically because it's like I said, if you're on the northeast quadrant of the storm, you are going to get some rain. And if you go back to the track that we showed in the very beginning, let me get that one back up here. That's why we're not calling for a ton of rain here, because if the storm follows that track, then most of that rain will be to the right of the center of the track that you see. So that's why we're not calling for a bunch of rain here. Now, as you see this afternoon, that doesn't mean it's not going to rain at all. It just means we won't get the heavy rain, most likely. Now, again, things could change as the track goes further north or northwest, which none of the models are really showing that. It could change, but for now, I don't see that changing. All right, so let me go back to the radar and we wrap this update up, and we will go back to our home radar here. Do that, and it'll update here, and hopefully it'll update here in just a second. Let's see. All right, while it's doing that. Okay, so again, oh yeah. Okay, I'm reading some of the comments. LaDonna, thank you. David. I did like my TikTok. I did like it, David. Thank you. Amy, you're welcome. LaDonna, this crossing guard appreciates the info. Yes, that's one of the reasons I came on. Darlene wants me to move my box out of the left-hand corner, or to the left-hand corner. Sometimes we can't see the radar. Yes, I will try to do my best on that, Darlene, here in a second. Okay, so again, you can see the banded nature of the radar here this afternoon. So I just show that graphically because you're going to be 1 mile away from something and you're not going to get a drop. And then on the other side of that point, you might get a quarter or half inch of rain real quick. That's not out of the question. So it's definitely going to be scattered, that's for sure. All right, so let's zoom in one more time here before we wrap this update up and just give y'all an idea of what we're expecting. And the radar is updating there. So like I said, these kind of pulse up and down. So like I said, it's not going to be an all-day thing by any means. So if you have, plans this afternoon, then just keep that in mind. Bring an umbrella, that's for sure. It's not going to be a washout by any means. Most likely not going to see any lightning with any of this, although that's not out of the realm of possibility, but chances are you won't see any lightning. And then, just like I said, just be prepared if you got outdoor plans. And tomorrow, again, depending on the ultimate track of the storm, you might see more of the same. And any rain we can get, that'd be great. Any cool weather we can get out of it temporarily, that'd be great too. All right, so if something radically changes, I'll come back. I don't anticipate that this afternoon. But again, if you're going to have outdoor plans, just keep that in mind. If you're going to pick up the kids, come home from work, you may get under one of these heavier showers, and it will be quite blinding rain, at least for a second, that's for sure. All right, I'll check the comments and try to address those. As always, I'm watching the weather, so you don't have to. Hope everyone has a great day, and we will keep you updated on Nicholas. Have a great day, everyone.